I'm back with another fruit feast challenge. I think this is my third live of doing this. So get started here. Hopefully I can see it good. But okay, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to see it. And well, if you guys can see it, I'll just talk while I do it. But I have my pomegranate right now with me. Oh, I know how to do it. I just need to lift it up a little bit. And then I can see it. Yeah, like that. I think so. Hopefully that works. Still barely gonna show. Like, you'll be able to see it, but my screen protector is making it hard for me to see. But I think you can see it. Okay, so I'm currently cutting up my pomegranate that I said I was going to eat before, and trying to conserve as much seeds as possible. So watch along as I do that. Let's see. I probably should have a bigger plate, but there's no cutting board. So I just won't go all the way down. But if you guys are still fruit feasting, if you're trying to get out, let me know in the comments down below, even if you watch the replay, because I know that I'm doing this like on a different time zone. So a lot of the people that have subscribed to me probably are still asleep. So I'm sorry about that, but like, it's really nice where I'm at and I'm ready to eat. I mean, I've already technically eaten today. I had some grapes. So I'm gonna use another bowl. I'm gonna use that bowl for something else. But yeah, I already like ate today, so I didn't show you that one, but I'm showing you this one. So let's see if we can see this. Yeah, you can still see it. Looks so beautiful. I'm seeing it. Probably could have did it better, but it's been a minute since I cut open a pomegranate, so get used to it. Get used to it. But yes, fruit challenge is going good so far. I was pretty hungry this morning, so I ate a lot of grapes. Had some dates. And the spicy stuff that I got too, I put that on there, and it's pretty decent. Pretty decent. I found some new stuff too. Try a new fruit. I don't know the name of it, but we're gonna find out together. wonder if you guys can hear the birds, because like they're like that starting at 7 in the morning. 7 in the morning. They are your wake-up call. Thank you. Appreciate that, Daryl. Okay. Try to take out the skin too, so we can eat it pretty easily. Look how pretty that looks. Looks so pretty. I love that. That looked good, low-key, right? Get your fruits in today. Get your fruits. Stay hydrated. Hello. For just like, I'm not living out of Thailand. I'm just visiting. I'm sort of being a tourist, sort of not. Just trying to like enjoy the local everyday life, and that's usually what I like to do when I travel. Unless, of course, you know, when I went to South Africa, I did the tourist stuff, but usually when I travel, I like to just feel like I'm a local, so I try to find most of the local stuff, go the local ways and whatnot. Some lights, guys. Thanks. Hello, Zulu girl. Thank you. I love that. I'm sure they look good. Adapt to the culture. Yeah, I like doing that when I go outside the country. Like when I went to Tulum, I did the same thing. It's like low-key, it's like I'm living there for like however long I'm staying. That's how I like to think of it. It's like I'll do the tourist stuff, but at the same time, I'm not like head over heels about it. I don't gotta see everything. I just wanna see how the everyday people live. So yeah, living the dream. If it's your dream, you know, because everybody has their different dreams and, you know, plans for their life. But yeah, for now, for sure. For sure. What do you get in return? Right, just going finding yours. Yeah, that's basically what I get in return. I mean, to me, it feels like it brings me joy to see how other people live, you know, because it's interesting. You always like are just like kind of set in your mind of how things go when you're a kid, and you think like that's, you know, regular and that's all there is. But if you get to experience the world, you quickly see that it's not. And I mean, I just like seeing how other people live. Yeah. Plus, I feel like this is like a great way to try like new fruits and stuff, because it's hard to do it while you're in the cold all the time. I mean, I'm gonna do it. I've been doing it, but it's really not fun. You want something warm when it's cold. You don't really want something cool, but at the same time, it's like it's still nice to have the fruits because you just stay hydrated during that time because your skin gets so dry. But I like this because, like I said, I get to try new fruits. But I do gotta say, like, the best mango is in the Caribbean, for sure. The best mango, like, I'm gonna eat their mango. I got some mango today, but like, hands down, it's in the Caribbean. It's in this, well, it's in New York too, but I'm not really a fan of their mango. So I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna try it. It's some type of fruit, and I have the spicy stuff still. I'm a spicy person, so you know, whenever I get a chance to get something spicy, your girl's gonna get it. So I'm hoping that it'll taste good together because, like, I've been craving spiciness. But that's usually what happens when I do like a fruit feast. I start craving it. And it looks like you do eat it with the spicy stuff because they gave you this pick. Or never been, but more health-based. But what your favorite spicy food? It would be, actually, it is Thai food. I love Thai food. What else? I think that's probably the spiciness. I kind of like Indian food, but I feel like sometimes their spices are like, it's too spicy. Like, it just messes up the food. So it's like I have to be really careful with that because I don't like that. I like Jamaican spice, you know, like red pepper. But yeah, I would say. And thank you, Daryl Johnson. Appreciate it. But yeah, let me wash these first. If anybody knows what these are, comment down below. But I'm not sure. I'm gonna try them. Try them out, see what they taste like. Then I got a little freshly strawberry squeezed drink. I don't know. It kind of came out the bottle. It didn't really, I didn't see them juice it, but at the same time, I saw them make it. So I'm gonna try it. See what it tastes like. But how is y'all's day going? Are you guys going to sleep? Are you waking up? Are you eating your fruit? Are you staying hydrated? It is a daily challenge, you know, to get in the habit of taking care of yourself. But once you commit, you're that much closer. That much closer. I feel like they put sparkling water in it, and I love sparkling water. I feel like sparkling water outside the country is such a normal thing. In the States, it's always Dasani. I hate Dasani water. But you always see Pellegrino outside the States. I mean, you see it inside too, but I feel like that's like the staple. Club soda. So, let's see. How was I going to do this? I wanted to look it up real quick. 1 second. I'll be right back. I don't know. Yeah, do it like that. Okay. So let's see what this fruit is. It's so cool that you can take a picture and find out something. One of you guys showed me that yesterday. So kudos to you. I can't remember your name, but thank you. Because it's not saying it though. Trying to stay hydrated, but not gonna lie, eating my ice cream can call it sweet tooth for me. Yeah, I get that, Chai Pablo. I stopped eating ice cream a while ago. I don't really even crave it anymore. But see, honestly, I never was an ice cream person. To me, for sweets, I love chocolate. You know, I love like bakery type goods. It was like brownies, all that type of stuff. Ice cream was like, I didn't eat it. I definitely didn't like the ices. I didn't like the slushies. I don't know if you guys remember growing up. I'm sure they still have it, but those slushies that came like in the plastic, like the one size. Usually you would have it at picnics and stuff and family reunions, but they were just like icy. Like I hated those. I didn't understand why people liked them. It was like, if we're gonna have a dessert, have an actual sweet dessert. It's saying it's a grape, but I know it's not a grape. It looks more like a mini pear, but I don't know. I'm gonna try to take a picture of it again. Okay. Oh, it's an Indian gooseberry. That's what it is. Let's see. Let's wait. I don't think it's that, because that's what it looks like inside on that picture, and that's what it looks like after I bit into it. It feels more like a pear, like a mini pear. Yeah, for sure. But curious, can I ask where you see yourself 5 or 10 years later? But since you travel, I think, babe, a good question. You think it would be a good question? 5 or 10 years from now, hopefully I have a farm. Hopefully I get to grow my own foods and pick from the trees first tree will be a mango tree. It would be a mango tree because your girl is addicted to mangoes. And if I could have a mango tree in the back of my yard, I'd be content. I'd be content with the rest of my life. That's how much I love mangoes. But they have to be the good mangoes, you know. That's what would be my life. A homestead life. Easy breezy. Let's see, did you guys see anything else? Yeah. But how about you, Pablo? Where do you see yourself in the next 10 or 5 to 10 years? Perfect. It just hits the spot. It just hits the spot. Oh my gosh. It is so good. Yeah. I kind of, when I go back home, want to do like a challenge with just watermelon. Because I'm trying to think, how am I going to keep up the motivation? Granted, I was doing it before I left. So I know I'm going to do it when I get back. But I'm just going to not want to be there in the cold. Let me put this in the bowl. But watermelon has so much water content in it. I think I just want to do like a watermelon feast for like a week. Let's see how it goes. So I'm just gonna pour this out in a bowl. But let me know what you guys want me to talk about or see, just so that these lives can be more engaging. I'm definitely going to keep on trying to find more ideas, more things to talk about. And if anything, you'll just be sitting here watching me eat some fruit for a good 30 minutes. And then hopefully, you know, that motivates you a little bit. It's like a lime. A little bit to, you know, eat your fruit and stay hydrated. And just feel good. Because fruit is not heavy. And you don't ever feel weighed down with it. But I am going to go on live again later on today because I'm going to do my EC Zulu. So catch me on that. I'll be have a guest interviewee. That's how you say it? Yeah. So it's going to be a little bit different this time. And hopefully you get more information about South Africa. Okay. any stories about why your interest into healthy fruit, where it came from. Honestly, growing up, I never liked fruit. Like, if it was between vegetables or fruit, I was eating vegetables. So yeah, fruit was not my thing. The one fruit that I just absolutely despise is apples. I did not understand how people can just sit there and eat it, because it's absolutely like disgusting to me. But perfect. But my reason for eating fruit and stuff now, I don't know, just trying to focus more on being plant-based. I started being vegan back in 2016. I still remember like the last time I ate meat. And I think maybe I've had meat a couple times traveling, not realizing it was meat. But from what I can remember, like ordering, it was Chipotle. Chipotle was like my go-to while I was in college and high school. I always would get the chicken bowl with the sour cream and the I can't remember all the toppings, but the cheese and the mild sauce and all that. But chicken was like always my go-to protein. And I just remember like 2016 was the year that I just decided I didn't want to do meat anymore, because I just wanted to figure out how to heal, like be my own healer. Because just seeing like so many things like around me with people having health issues, I just got into like reading more and understanding stuff more. I can't remember the name, but the author is T. Colin Campbell. Like one of his original books was like just so detailed. I think it may be called The China Study. That book was amazing. And then there was another one by John Robbins, I think, called Fruit Revolution. So after reading those books, it got me just like not wanting to eat meat anymore. So I was trying to figure out, you know, how to go about it. And in the beginning, I did feel good, but then, you know, probably after a couple months, it's just started to feel like somewhat the same. Still had like a lot of bloating issues and stuff, but you know, becoming healthier or like trying to be more aware of your health, it comes with a lot of different factors. It's not a one size fits all, because we're not all the same, and we have to know like how our own bodies operate, and the only way that we know is by experiencing and, you know, testing ourselves with different things. Like that's the only way we're gonna know, because everybody's body doesn't react the same way. So there's like a lot of supplements I probably should have been taking then, but didn't understand, didn't know about it. Excuse me. So it was just kind of like a roller coaster of being vegan, being healthy, but still eating a lot of processed stuff, still heavy on the carbs, because I'm a carbs person. Like if you just put a plate of bread in front of me, I'll be fine. I don't really need anything else, because bread is just addicting for me, so I have to stay away from that. But what was the same? Yeah, and then just eating processed, and then going down a journey of trying to like cook more for myself, eat more, you know, whole food foods, like staying on the outside of the grocery store. I was doing that for a good minute. But then I don't know, it's just like, you know how in life things may be staying good or constant for a while, and then something will happen. It'll be like a speed bump. So then you'll think maybe you're doing something wrong, but it's just like, no, that's just life. So you just work through it. And so like through those speed bumps, sometimes I would, you know, go back to just like eating like fish. I still would eat fish throughout that process. There was some years I stayed away, but then some years I would go back, and then I would go back to dairy, and I would go back to cheese, and I would go back to eggs. So it was like ping ponging back and forth. And even recently I did it like last year, but like now recently, you know, just reading more, studying more, understanding the effects of fruit. It's like it's the easiest thing for our bodies to digest. It gives us, it's the most electric thing for us to eat out of every food. It's more electrifying, and that's what we need for our energy. And yeah, I just want to experiment with myself and see, and actually go the distance this time, complete at least the 90 days like I want to, and then from there maybe stay raw for a while, because for the longest I was trying to be raw too. I had watched a lot of a YouTuber called Raw Christina. A lot of her videos, all she does is eat raw, and she has so many recipes out there. And I was like leaning towards that, but it was always just so hard because I like cooked food, I like hot food. So I would go like maybe a couple days, but it wouldn't last. But I don't know, I feel like sometimes it's easier for me to eat fruit than trying to have a salad. Like it's easier to just stick with that. So yeah, just experimenting, seeing where I'm at and see where I go. And I really love it with my skin too, because my skin, I mean, it gets so much more clear. Most definitely. Yeah, the China study, I think that was the first book that I read, and that's what like pivoted me. It changed my whole way of thinking about health, because like I was heavy on the ibuprofen, and the ibuprofen is so bad for your stomach lining. And still like Tylenol, I'm trying to get off of that, but it's just like those simple prescriptions, well, not prescriptions, but medicines that we get from the drugstore, like they're not good for the body. And over time, all it does is just builds up. You don't see it initially, but later on in life, that's when it's gonna hit you. And it's like, why be like addicted to it, you know, when you can find a way to get off of it? It's the best way I can put it. Because even if I'm taking it once a month, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to do that when you can find an alternative way. So that's how I think, and I just believe that fruit will do it. Hi, welcome to the live. Welcome to the Fruit Feast Challenge. I hope you guys are eating your fruits. And now you're trying to show the right way to do it. Honestly, I'm just trying to show my journey. I'm not here to try to push anything down nobody's throat, because I'm human too. And, you know, I don't get it right most of the time. But I've been doing it for so long that I was just like, this time I want to share it. And I've shared it before on my channel. I shared it back in 2023 when I did that grape cleanse. And I can see when I look at some of the videos where like I was really excited about it, and then some I wasn't, like I was over it. But now looking at that, I like seeing that. I like seeing that because it brings me back to my mindset back then. Like, how was I viewing food? How was I viewing health? How was I viewing the body? And compared to now, and what has changed for me to think differently now? What has happened in between time? And so now I'm like, well, let's try it again, and let's really like put it out there, even on the bad days when I don't want to do it, you know, when I don't want to eat fruit, when I just honestly don't want to eat anything because I can't eat what I do want to eat. But it's like, I just feel like it's so rewarding to be able to look back at yourself and see where you came from, you know, how much you grew. And if you're still on that path that, you know, inside for you, you believe that you're supposed to be on. And it may be hard, but it's like seeing seeing those ups and downs, it's like it's all part of it. It's all part of it. So just embracing it at the same time. And so like I'm just putting it out there to just for me to be able to see, you know, how I keep on growing. And then for anybody else that wants to join, because like I said in one of my previous videos, like when I look up videos on YouTube about great feasting and stuff like that, or fruit feasting, I always see their ending. I always see the results, and I love those videos. But sometimes you want to see somebody just go through it, and I think we're like in a day and age now where people just want to see more of the reality of the situation. And even though that kind of puts you in a state of vulnerability, it also frees people at the same time, if that makes sense. It gets you to a level of freedom if you want to be there, you know, if you're ready to take the accountability for self and look at the mirror and be the first to offend yourself instead of letting somebody else do it for you, seeing your flaws first and then saying, you know what, I finally want to address it before anybody else points it out to me anymore. So it's like, I just feel like people want more raw. Even me, like how I see stuff. I want to see things more for what they are, like what's really happening behind the scenes, not everything that's dolled up. And it's like a time and place for things to be dolled up too. But I think right now, people need to see like the actual journey. And at least for me, just documenting it and seeing how it goes, you know, if I finish, I finish. If I don't, I don't. But you know, the mindset right now for me is to finish. The goal is to stay consistent and do it and just get to see the results, because you know, the longer I don't do it, the longer I keep on saying that I'll do it next time, or I'll do it next week. I'm always delaying the end goal. I mean, 90 days has passed so many times already, from when I initially wanted to do 90 days. I'm like, I could have been did this like 2 and 3 times over. So it's like, when is it just going to be like this time you just say no to self? This time it's like, okay, even though that's very tempting, I'm going to say no to it, because I just want to see how this works out. I just want to see how far I get. I just want to see where this goes. Like, that food is still going to be there. That experience is still going to be there. And you know, like, I feel like people, they associate vacation with food so much. It's like when you go on vacation, that's like one of the top things that is talked about, you know. It's the food, the food, the food, because food is tied in with the culture. And, you know, I may try to like talk more on that and like really understand why that's so tied in. But it really is, like, food is so tied in to culture, to that place, to that region. But then it's so tied into like vacation and relaxation, but at the same time, food is hurting us in a sense too, at least where I'm from, because all the added stuff that's added into it. So it's like we're trying to go on vacation, but at the same time, we're so stuffed with things that we haven't released. We're just stuffing, and we're never getting a break, because we're stuffing when we go on vacation, even though that food is most likely better than what we eat at home. We're just piling it on top, and then when we go back home, it's not like we're fasting or anything. It's not like we're taking a break. We're just going back to the same stuff. So it's like, when is your body truly getting a break? When does your body actually get to go on vacation? And it's like, we don't give our body time to do that. We don't give it a setting. We don't try to give it an environment, like nothing. But yeah, that's just me rambling. Thank you guys for joining my live. It's already 40 minutes now. So definitely try to, you know, at least hit 30 minutes every live. But thank you for giving me your knowledge. But back to the question you asked me, to keep it simple, I know where I'm going and know where I'll be for sure. That's good. If you know, that's all that counts. That's all that matters. And keep trucking, and I pray that you get there sooner than later. And yeah, yeah. But thank you for engaging, and thank you everybody for coming in and just joining my live. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the new subscribers. I'm at 865 now, so we're going up, up, up. Anyone who wants to be here, please be here, because even if it's just one person that is listening, I love that, because it's about the message, you know. It's just about what you get out of this journey, and I just hope that you have some things that you'll be able to tell me in a couple months or 6 months down the road that, you know, actually, you know, took heed to what you said, and I followed along, and I did my own thing, and now these are my results. Like, it'll just be cool to see like different transformations from people. And I know that I have to bring kind of more structure and more content for that to be a thing. But you know, just taking it a day at a time and really seeing how this all plays out. Oh, I love kiwis. Dodge City Kid. Kiwis are high in fiber and they help with sleep. So if you have problems going to sleep at night, it's a good fruit to eat before you go to sleep. Dragon fruit, yes, I have some dragon fruit, and I definitely need to finish eating that. But I keep on wanting to try new fruit, and this is amazing right here. I love this. I can put this away actually. Oh, okay, didn't that? Yeah, so dragon fruit, I don't know all the health benefits off the top of my head, but I like the yellow dragon fruit. It tastes bland, doesn't it? Dragon fruit. The pink kind does. If you try the yellow kind, you'll enjoy it. If you're open to trying something new, the yellow kind is sweeter. It is sweeter. Well, okay guys, thank you for joining my live. I hope and pray that you have a safe day. Stay cool, stay dry, or stay warm out there wherever you're at. Get some good sleep. Be a blessing to somebody. Smile for yourself. And yeah, take care. And check me out on my Easy Zulu live today in a couple hours. Yeah. But see you guys later. Bye.